The stream has started.
Alright.
I have published a tweet telling people we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Sofa Justice Warriors Live. I'm Joe. This is Crystal.
Hello.
Old friend of mine. I've been meaning to have you on the show for a long time to talk about trans stuff. And in particular, there's an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation I really want to talk about.
Okay.
About how there was better media representation for this, you know, for gender nonconformity in 1995 than there is on TV today, really.
That's scary.
Of course, it had to exist in science fiction, as these things usually do first. Sci-fi is usually pretty shockingly ahead of the curve on social issues, because they get to explore them through aliens and shit. They don't have to come out and be like, this is an episode about trans stuff. Yeah.
It's like a control issue with people wanting to keep everybody in their own race. It's really interesting, but messed up at the same time.
Right.
How everybody just wants to control each other. It's almost like we're all in the same consciousness, but like they're like, no, you can't be like that.
Right. And sci-fi is an awesome way of exploring that without getting the ire of people who are like, I don't want social issues on my TV! Which really just means, I want TV to agree with me! It's
an example, the comparison between Fox News and the other news stations.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not doing that today. We can talk about whatever we want. But we decided we just wanted to play some video games. And I was surprised you requested this one. Because it was just out of nowhere. It was just you just randomly picked something that Dell and I actually talked about yesterday on the show, which was Ninja Turtles eventually finally added a female turtle, and she was god-awful.
Are you kidding me?
She was the worst character. She was the dumb one. Right?
Yeah.
And they gave her weird turtle boobs, too, which was just bizarre. But this is one of the greatest side-scrolling beat-em-ups of all time. We were gonna try to play it two-player. We even have the second controller, but for some reason, one of them ain't working.
Yeah.
So Crystal's gonna play, and I'm gonna talk.
My favorite's Donatello, because he's got that big long stick.
Yeah. I always played as him in the classic arcade cabinet because he reached the farthest.
Oh, did I just skip it?
You did. It's fine.
Oh well.
I don't think anybody is tuning in.
Yet.
I could just end the sentence there. I don't think anybody is tuning in to see the drawn-out introduction of the story of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. I miss this genre. I miss side-scrolling beat-em-ups.
I do too. You know, I was thinking, well, see, yesterday when I came up with this, I did come out with it in my head, and I did not hear you guys talk about it because I was doing a couple things, but I left the TV on with you guys on there the whole time. And then I was looking through all my emulators, and
We don't talk about emulation on this show.
Oh. Emulation. That was an emulation of me talking.
Sure.
It was fake. Totally fake. Since nobody heard it.
Yeah. Except this is archived and is going on YouTube later.
Well.
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's just change the subject. So the first Ninja Turtles game, I think at all.
What?
Yeah, you died.
Oh my god.
You know that when you use that move, it takes your life, right?
No, I forgot.
Yeah, when you use your special move, it runs down your health bar.
Stop using that damn move. I just lost all my life. And it leaves it at one life. You can use it as much as you want when you have one life.
When you have one life?
Yeah. Or maybe no. Actually, you know what?
I don't know.
Actually, maybe you can't use it because it's not working now.
Oh, yeah.
When it gets to one life, that's when it limits it. Oh my god!
Trying to confirm that our sound is okay.
I'm trying to find the right button that doesn't kill me. This might be a continue situation.
Right.
The cool thing about Turtles, though, if you remember the very first Ninja Turtles game for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Did you
The one nobody ever beat?
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
everybody got to the dam and died there, or they'd get one level past that, and like where the turtle van is and stuff, and I don't know anybody who ever got past that.
I beat it with Game Genie.
Yeah, I beat it with a Game Genie too, but that doesn't really count.
No, it doesn't. Oh no, here's the fly.
Baxter Stockman.
Yeah. I like how this has all the characters from the old Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the old cartoon. The original cartoon. That cartoon was weird, because Ninja Turtles were conceived as a parody of how dark comics were getting.
Yeah.
And specifically Daredevil. That's why, yeah, Daredevil has the hand, Ninja Turtles has the foot. Daredevil's mentor is a guy named Stick. Turtle's mentor is a guy named Splinter. And also the accident that caused Daredevil to get his eyesight. This is in the Ninja Turtle canon, in the comics. There was a big car accident with like a bunch of chemicals, right? So those chemicals made Daredevil blind, but gave him the powers. And some of that leaked down into the sewer and created the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
What?
I know, right? I didn't know this for years either. I had no idea. So the comic was just dark because it was making fun of other dark comics. And then the cartoon came on, and it was jokey and different. And I don't know how comics, fans of the comic at the time felt, but I know that there weren't that many. It was a pretty small run, It wasn't hugely popular, but it was very saleable. It was very easy to turn it into something that a network exec would be like, four turtles fighting crime, I'm in!
I'm losing my mind with this special attack. I can't figure out the button. There's like one attack button that won't...
Oh no, you're using the attack button.
There's only one attack button?
Yes. You're using the wrong one.
Right now?
Yeah, you want to be using this one.
This one's the one that's killing me.
Is it?
Yeah! That's what I was like, what?
Okay, never mind then.
See, that's the whole thing is like back in Super Nintendo, everything was confirmed with the A button, cancel with the B.
Right.
But then when you got PlayStation, it's all
Yeah,
backwards.
it's backwards.
And I'm like, really? So when I'm playing these different games, it's kind of confusing. I am so gonna die. Okay, that's right. Okay, I remember. So the cool thing is, I'm sure that Konami was like, "Oh, this game sucked."
Why?
The first.
Oh, the first one? Yeah,
Yeah.
The first one was no good. But then there was a very popular arcade beat-em-up that was just also called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it was very much in this style.
Wasn't that the arcade game?
Yeah.
That was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on Nintendo too.
Yeah. So then when they after that was a big hit at the arcade, they were like, okay, we got to bring this home. And the Super Nintendo wasn't there yet. So they put it out on the original Nintendo, and it was strange. It wasn't the same because obviously the system doesn't have the hardware that you could put in an arcade cabinet. It's just not this powerful.
It looked almost as good as this.
Yep.
In the arcade.
In the arcade.
Yeah.
This actually did come out in the arcade. I didn't know that for years, but
I played it there too.
I found a copy at Funplex.
Really?
Which tells you how long ago this was.
I played it there. And where else? I don't know. Maybe it was there. I used to go there a lot. I'm so dead. But the other thing is, did you play the third one, the Manhattan Project?
I did not.
That game was pretty cool too. It was almost like a refreshed arcade game for Nintendo.
Right.
And the thing about it though, it was actually a little bit harder, I think. But it was a really cool game. I beat 2 and 3 without Game Genie, and this one. Oh, I'm so dead.
We used to continue before the second level.
It's because I got the wrong button. I lost so many lives. I just beat this like a year ago with my nephew. Okay. I should have practiced this before this.
Yeah. But the arcade game on the NES, what was interesting about that was almost no games let you and a friend play at the same time. It was take a turn, take a turn.
Yeah.
Like the original Double Dragon, I go through and beat him up, and then player 2 goes through and beats him up.
Yeah.
And you can't be on the screen at the same time. So it was nice to finally have that on an NES game. It was pretty late in the NES's life. They started figuring out how to get more ROMs.
Right.
That was my very technical way of talking about it.
Yes.
A&R Lizzie says the PS1 buttons O, X, triangle, and square are actually numbered based on the number of lines needed to draw that shape.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
That's so weird.
O is 1, X would be 2, triangle is 3, because 3 lines, and then square is 4.
What? That's new information. I've never heard of that.
It's information that's completely useless, because if nobody knows it, if nobody knows that, then what use is it?
You know what? You're right. And you know, I'm probably going to forget it tomorrow.
Right.
It's very useful. Not very useful. Sorry. It's very useful. But I like knowing stuff like that because...
It's an interesting bit of trivia.
Yeah. But it still doesn't fix the point of the backwards buttons.
Yeah.
Cancel, confirm, and shit.
But even within the systems, it wasn't entirely consistent. Like, Nintendo always did it the same way in their games, but then, like, Squaresoft, I think, did it different from them.
Well, they started, even Final Fantasy VII was like that. Or no, it was Final Fantasy VI was like that. And they changed it in 7.
My producer is telling me to turn the game audio up.
Okay. Who is that?
That is Dell.
Oh, cool.
Who is A&R Lizzie. How's that, sir? Let us know.
You're a fucking bomb. I don't get that.
Yeah, wait for those guys to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was going to kill me.
No.
Oh, no, not the white ones.
Surely nothing in a pizza box could kill you.
Peanut butter and anchovies. I've never had anchovies on a pizza, have you?
My ex-wife loved anchovies, and one time I indulged her, and I let her order a pizza with them on it, and it was so salty. Like, I can get past the idea of eating, like, whole fish, like that, whatever. You know, it doesn't gross me out.
Metalhead! Yeah, keep going.
But they're just incredibly salty.
Yes.
It was the saltiest thing I ever tasted, and I once ate a heaping bowl of salt.
You know what? I was right. I opened one out of a can, like the bigger ones, and I like could not eat it. I almost puked. But I tried the little ones with crackers at my my old sensei.
Were you a ninja?
Well, me and him would practice it. He taught me some stuff, and we would go off of like chi and like, you know, our life force energy, stuff like that.
Dell says anchovies on a pizza are great, but you can't cook it at home or it stinks up the whole place.
Die, metalhead!
Something that bothers me about this game is that even as a kid, I understood that there were multiple continuities of Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
I understood that the movies had their own thing going on, and the cartoons had their own thing going on, and the comics had their own thing going on, and that none of them were interacting with each other, right?
Yeah.
But this one, so far we've only seen stuff from the cartoon, but then later on Toka and Razor show up. And
That's right.
I was like, they don't belong here! They're not a part of the cartoon! They
Oh my god.
The cartoon is supposed to have Rocksteady and Bebop, and they're in this too!
Yeah, they are. And Krang.
Krang.
Oh, wait, isn't Krang the last guy in this game?
Probably.
I think he is.
I think it's Super Shredder, actually.
Oh! Okay, so it's like Shredder, then Krang, then Super Shredder.
I think so. I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I'm pretty sure.
We'll find out.
So Super Shredder was from the second movie with Toka Razar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're mixing the movie and the cartoon with this one, but they're not mixing the comic books and, I don't know, the other stuff. Whoops.
The 2006 CG movie merged the timelines in a weird Crisis on Infinite Earths kind of way. I thought that the 2006 CG movie was just a sequel to the movies. Because it showed, like, at the end, like, the time staff from the third movie, and they lived in the same abandoned subway station is the second movie.
Yeah. That wasn't a bad movie, but there was no Shredder, no real enemies like before. That's what threw me off with that movie.
The third one?
Yeah. It was a great movie, but, I mean, like, anytime you dealt with an Ninja Turtle, there was always a Shredder or a Krang or something. Didn't matter what it was, but when you started with that movie, nobody liked it because...
It wasn't about the stuff. It wasn't the same.
And when the fuck has a Ninja Turtle traveled in time besides this game?
Right.
Oh no, Rat King. Great point. I gotta hit that part. Ah!
Which that second movie was so obnoxiously bad that I like came online as an adult.
Really?
Yeah, like I think that's the moment my childhood died.
Ninja Rat?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I can totally buy that radioactive waste created mutant turtles that fight crime. I'm on board, but I will not buy that Vanilla Ice can freestyle a rap about the turtles. That's a bridge too far. That's it.
Yeah.
That was the moment that even my kid self was like, this is stupid.
Even with, like, Ice Ice Baby, he had, like, his, like, one-hit wonder.
Sure.
And then he's on the Ninja Turtles doing some ninja rap. That was, like, the stupidest song.
Oh, God, it was awful.
God, I fucking hate that song. But then, have you seen his Vanilla Ice project on TV?
No.
You know, you should watch that.
I don't like reality TV. I'm not into it.
Well, I mean, it's him restoring big old mansions, and he makes them freaking awesome. Oh, the Technodrome already.
Yep.
Technodrome.
Oh, there's Toka.
He doesn't belong there.
I know. In the Technodrome.
I know.
They didn't have that. I was wondering if they ever would make a movie that would actually reflect the cartoon.
Yeah, and do that stuff with Krang.
April, what are you doing here? Oh.
Telling you to get your butt moving.
Jeez, I need some water. There's no way to kill these things without jumping. Ah! Not easy anyways. Definitely easier on 2-player. But I think they add more enemies and stuff.
They do. I'm pretty sure they do, anyway.
Yeah. Something. I don't lose continues, do I? Where they're gonna make us lose the whole game?
Yeah, you cannot continue forever. You only get like 3 or 4.
Oh well.
I think it's 3.
I kind of screwed myself up with the life special move.
Yeah.
Mausers! Ninja swords! So the cool thing about Ninja Turtles 3 The Manhattan Project is they really upped the quality of the foot soldiers. They got so many different colors and so many different things. The one with the swords and the one with like the, I don't know, bombs. Throwing shit. They look like tuning forks there.
I like that they got around, you know, having the Ninja Turtles just be straight up murdering people all the time by having the Foot Clan be robots. I was fine with that. It's like, yeah, it's a children's cartoon. You can't just have them murdering people all the time. Though I know in the later cartoon, in like the 2000s Ninja Turtles cartoon,
Yeah.
Leo just straight up murdered Shredder. And it was kind of controversial at the time.
Well then how what? Man, that's supposed to be the enemy that's prolonged, you know?
I mean, you gotta pay it off eventually, and then... It seems like that's the cycle for Ninja Turtle stuff, is you do Shredder's kind of in the background and running stuff, and then eventually they build up to finally... You gotta pay it off sometime. And they finally fight Shredder, and then the cartoons have no idea where to go. And they eventually end, and then a new cartoon starts over. You know, because there's Ninja Turtles has barely ever not been on the air. The original cartoon, yeah.
Okay, I found both. I forgot about that.
The original cartoon went on way longer than people remember, and there was actually like a new member of the team who was like a black kid who could mutate into something else. But then like the Ninja Turtles themselves had a secondary mutation that they could do, like they would Hulk out.
Yeah.
And nobody remembers that because it was just on after we were all too old to care. So that cartoon went on forever, and then they rebooted it, and that ran on, I think, God, Cartoon Network or something? Or maybe it was syndicated like the other one, I don't know. But now we've got the one on Nickelodeon, and the Michael Bay movies. Like, Ninja Turtles, like Power Rangers, just never went away.
Yeah.
Like, Transformers totally went away and came back.
Yeah, it did.
But these just never left.
Dive, Toka, no! I'm so close to dying! Oh my god! Look at that! Oh my...
I think this might be... Okay, this is your second continue that you've used.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't start me at the beginning.
Are we ignoring Genghis Fogg, Napoleon Bonafrog, Attila the Frog?
I remember Napoleon Bonafrog, Genghis
Frog,
Genghis Khan.
Attila the Frog.
What? I don't remember those things.
I think, no, there was a squad of frogs. You had the 4 turtles, and then there were the 4 frogs, and I think that was a backdoor pilot. I think that they were trying to spin him off and have another show.
Oh my god.
But it didn't work.
You want to take over for a minute?
Yeah, if you could silence your phone, that'd be great.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright. Ah! You know, one thing I remember about this cartoon that was pretty notable at the time is that it broke the fourth wall a lot. Like, they'd be climbing up, a building or something, and it was really hard. And then Raphael would say, like, boy, I really wish we had those anti-gravity boots from episode 6. And he'd just call it episode 6.
Oh my god. That's a little bit...
And they'd like, look at the camera and make comments to the viewers sometimes. I don't know how long that stuck around. Oh my god, I hate these ones.
Who
Dude.
the hell did that? I'm trying to think. Somebody said that on the show that I was watching.
What? How do I hurt this guy?
You gotta jump at him.
Get this pizza before it scrolls off screen.
Yeah, or hit him below, or like you like jump and kick at him.
Right.
I hate those things.
But yeah, there was totally a squad of frogs. And then Usagi Yojimbo showed up too.
Oh yeah.
That's how I first heard about him. And I don't think he was an Eastman and Laird creation, but I think he was on the same comics publisher. So they were kind of free to use him.
Huh.
Trivia! Dell says, unlike the turtles, the frogs hate pizza. I did not remember that.
I don't even remember the frogs. I remember Napoleon Bonaparte, and that's it. Oh no, he pushed me back there. Okay.
I'm still stuck on this. They don't belong here.
They're hitting each other when I move out of the way.
In this universe, Ninja Turtles 2 did not happen.
If I move out of the way real quick, he'll hit his homie. Ah! Yeah, mess him up. It's all standing on his shoulder. I'm sorry, it's just hilarious. And they go back down from the knees and ooze.
You've got the I just died and I'm on my last life pose, which is you lean closer to the TV, and
What?
it makes you better at video games.
You're right, it does. And the thing about it is, I don't want to lose any more life because I already lost so many. I would like to walk out of here with with 6 or 7 lives. My daughter's watching this.
Nice.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. Oh, you're getting beat up.
Oh no! Well, so much for that. I was gonna grab that pizza. And I should have not grabbed it because there's gonna be more homies. So, let's see. What other characters do you remember from Ninja Turtles that were enemies? So I used to collect all those little figures.
I mean, mostly just the ones from this game.
You remember the bunny guy?
Yeah, that's Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, okay. And
he
then,
wasn't an enemy, they were friends.
Okay, and then Casey Jones was their friend, but
Yep.
I think they fought him in the beginning.
Sure. The Rat King, yeah, he's in this.
Oh yeah, I just beat him.
Remember the Rat King? I remember Leatherface.
Oh yeah, Leatherface.
The Crocodile.
Yeah.
Who was Cajun, if I recall. Which is a little on the nose! I finally ate gator last year. Del,
Really?
Yeah, Del and I were out at the one of the street fairs that Ballard has, and sure enough, somebody was selling deep fried gator, and I was like, I have to try this.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
It was good.
That's not bad. Probably better than like octopus and anchovies.
I like octopus.
I thought it was all right. I had it for the first time a couple months ago.
I eat octopus raw a lot. I usually get it when I get sushi.
I love sushi.
I feel bad though because they're smart.
Yeah, they are. They got 3 hearts.
Man, so are pigs. Pigs are like dog smart, but we eat them anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel bad about it. But I ain't gonna stop because bacon is delicious.
Well, as long as you don't see them getting fucked up, it's okay.
That's kind of it. Yeah, like if I had to kill my own food, I'd be a vegetarian yesterday. Like that.
Yeah.
When I
Shredder.
like my ex-wife had to kill the fish I caught because I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh my god.
So that you know what to do here, right? You're supposed to throw the enemies.
You're supposed to throw them at him. Okay, so that means I'm supposed to grab him
Yeah.
and then kind of spin it a little bit?
No, you don't need to spin it. You just need to position yourself right.
Okay. Oh, it's been a while since I've done that.
There
There
you
we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's got to be right in the target zone.
No, you just need to throw them. Or no, I see what you mean. Yeah, you just need to be positioned correctly.
And they got to have their defense down.
You got to hit them first. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
we go. Shell shocked.
Boy, the art in this game is just gorgeous.
It is. They made it so cartoony.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
This stuff ages well on every system. Like, they remade Wind Waker, and they made it Wind Waker HD, and I was like, that's great, I will totally play it again in a bigger aspect ratio, but, like, the graphics look fine. That's why I think the push for photorealism in games is just going to make all games look bad eventually. Whereas if you go really stylized with something like, you know, Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Or this.
I never played Wind Waker.
Cartoony looks good forever.
I'm so... Oh my god. Come on.
You're out of practice.
I know, but I have hit him a lot. I just...
We haven't even gone back in time yet. You are not even a turtle in time. Suppose you're a turtle in the present.
Yeah, that's true, and I've already used 2 continues.
Yep.
So screwed. Come on, I want to get the last 2 lives. Come on. And they're the red ones, too.
Yeah.
I hate the red
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
They're the worst.
They're not the worst. There's some worse, and I think they're in the rock world.
Oh.
I know that once yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know that like once we go to the dinosaur times, there's some really irritating foot soldiers there.
You know, you're right. I'm trying to remember what else there was.
And that's inspired, by the way, that foot soldiers is a pun. Because they're literal foot soldiers, but they're from the Foot Clan. You would call them foot soldiers. Never mind.
Because they're on foot.
Well, that too.
You're gonna miss that one. Slash.
Yeah, I don't remember him. I never saw. I don't think I ever saw the episodes with him in them.
Oh god, he wasn't in that many. He was only in like 1 or 2 or something.
Our local station which, what was it, KSTW that ran this? It was Channel 11.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And back when that was a thing. We're old.
Oh, no.
They never ran it in order. So it was just whatever random episode, who cares, here you go kids, enjoy your Ninja Turtles. And then they'd show the same episode like 3 times in 1 week. But then they would, you couldn't just go on with the story. So I just never knew where in the continuity I was when it was airing.
Yeah.
How much of a pass on the cultural appropriation do you give TMNT just because you liked it? And B, it's used parodically?
What? Periodically?
Parodically, like it's a parody.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm kicked
I won't lie, I watched the 1989 movie pretty recently.
Yeah.
And it did give me some, like, oh, maybe don't. Oh, gross. You know, one of the things is the turtles are not coded as white.
What do you mean? Sorry, I keep getting distracted.
So it'd be different if it was like... Because I'm super sick of the trope of, like, the white savior, like The Last Samurai. You know, of course the white guy shows up and tells all of the samurais how to samurai and does it better than them. Like, that's a super gross thing that movies do.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles is just white creators doing Japanese myth stuff.
Exactly!
So I don't know if I would call it cultural appropriation.
No.
Because the Ninja Turtles aren't coded as white people.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about something like that similar. You remember that song? Everybody was kung fu
Yeah,
fighting.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's a racist ass
Yeah,
song.
it's
hella racist.
It's not the best.
Yeah, I do not like racism.
And that's why that right there is why you can't make the remake of the Kurt Russell movie. Oh God, come on, Big Trouble in Little China. You cannot remake that because the environment that led to Big Trouble in Little China was that Hollywood was mysticizing the shit out of Asian people. And it was super gross and extremely prevalent. That doesn't mean that, like, kung fu movies are bad, it's just, you know, there are elements... Hollywood was being kind of gross about it, and so the whole joke of Big Trouble in Little China is that Kurt Russell, the big, dumb, loud white guy, is completely useless. He does not affect the plot of that movie, like, at all. Like, he shows up and is loud and brash and dumb.
I've never seen it.
It's great. You gotta watch it.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I know, like, people are kind of like...
But nobody got that joke! Nobody understood that he was the idiot! Like, I mean, not nobody, but swaths of people just... That flew right over their heads.
Interesting, though. I think that maybe, like, it had a lot to do with, like, the Pearl Harbor thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like Looney Tunes. They would be so racist on that shit.
Extremely.
To especially to Asian people.
Yeah. I mean, they don't show those anymore.
No,
there's a good reason.
Better not. I mean, my God.
It's super gross.
I don't think I have any continues left. This is the last
I
one.
think this is it, and I'll have my go.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm so out of practice. It's just easier with 2 people.
It is easier with 2 people.
I mean,
I wish the controller worked.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not.
I've beaten the game by myself before, but of course, obviously, I was much more of a action game player when I was little.
You were even way into RPGs back then.
Yeah, still am.
You were the person who would all of those, like, Romance of the Seven Kingdoms that are like 100 hours long, and you're like, who would play this? You would play this. That was you. And you would obsessively chronicle and write down stats of things, and you always had lists and notebooks filled with information.
I would make
I remember
my own.
one, you made your own Mega Man game in a notebook.
Yep.
That was like...
I gave it to Nintendo, and they sent me a letter back saying, "Oh, that's so cute." I didn't realize that to get the idea that Capcom owned Mega Man, not Nintendo.
Yeah.
So it's like, these stupid rock guys, I hate them! Sorry. But yeah.
So we were way into Secret of Mana back then.
Oh yeah.
Later on in life, I met a guy named Simon. He's good friend of mine, and he told me, hey, I actually worked on that when I was a kid. And I was like, uh-huh. Like, it veered into super, like, my uncle works at Nintendo territory, where I just didn't want to, I didn't really believe him.
Yeah.
And he said, like, yeah, no, my mom would drive me to Redmond, I'd go to Nintendo, I would play the game all day, and they'd ask me lots of questions, and I was basically, like, beta testing it. And I got to, like, name some of the enemies. Like, they'd ask us, like, what do you think this enemy should be named? And there was a Hellhound, and they couldn't say Hell, and Simon was like, name him Heckhound! And so Simon named the Heckhound, right? And I didn't believe this.
Oh my god.
I'll get back to this in a second.
Heck yeah.
To Warner Brothers' credit, when they released the Racist 11 Looney Tunes on DVD, they proceeded each with a statement.
Oh,
The
God.
cartoons you are about to see are products of their time. They may depict some of the ethnic and racial prejudices that were commonplace in U.S. society. These depictions were wrong, and they are wrong today. While the following does not represent the Warner Brothers' view of today's society, these cartoons are being presented in a way they were originally created, because to do otherwise would be the same as claiming these practices never existed. I thought that was really classy on Warner Brothers' part.
Yeah.
Is you don't bury the history and pretend it never happened like Disney does.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney.
Like Song of the South, you're not going to see on DVD. But they will still have those fucking racist ass crows in Dumbo.
Oh my god.
So anyway, back to Simon. He tells me this story, and I'm kind of like, yeah, right. Like, it's plausible, but I kind of don't believe it. I kind of think he might just be telling tales out of school.
Yeah.
And years later, I finally beat Secret of Mana. There's his name right there in the credits.
Are you shitting me?
Him and his brother, yeah, right next to each other.
Oh my god. Ah, Raptor!
It was all true. It was his mom would drive him to Redmond. He'd play Secret of Mana all day. They'd feed him a bag of McDonald's, and then they'd give him like $5. And yeah, it was just basically like free child labor. Play Nintendo games all day. Come to Nintendo and play games. But really, they were basically exploiting child labor.
God! So
I mean, what kid wouldn't want to go to Nintendo and play a video game that isn't out yet? Obviously, that's a great opportunity. That's something any kid would want to do. But that is a job that should have gone to somebody making money. That is a job that should have gone to an adult.
Yeah! And since when did the Nintendo beta test Squaresoft game?
Well, Nintendo of America, I guess had something to do with localizing it? I don't know.
Well, okay, so the reason...
Nintendo and Square were tight back then.
They used to. Okay, so the very first Secret of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 1 was Final Fantasy Legend for game.
No,
or Final Fantasy Adventure.
Final
for Game
Fantasy
Boy.
Adventure on the Game Boy.
Yeah, and then the second one, Seiken Densetsu 2, was
Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana. Now, the reason why Seiken Densetsu 3 did not come out to America was because they released Secret of Evermore, and so they were mad about it.
Oh.
So that's why you will never see Seiken Densetsu 3. And it's ridiculous. I wish they would at least reproduce it. It was the best Secret of Mana game ever. I mean,
I still have a soft spot for the second, even though I basically call that power leveling the game.
Yeah.
Because you spend maybe 4 or 5 hours doing the things you need to do to get through the game and beat it.
Yeah.
And then you spend about 40 hours power leveling.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta level up all of the weapons for every character, you gotta level up all your magic. Every time you get a new mana seed, I would, like, groan. Because, God, now I gotta go level up all of my magic again.
Yup.
Now, you could just get through the game without doing that, but you can't get through the last palace unless all your shit's leveled. Man, maybe you do get unlimited continues.
I think it just said 0. I keep seeing 0, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
What are we talking about again? There's a valid point.
Secret of Mana. And then we were talking about...
Seiken Densetsu 3, Secret Evermore. Okay, so like...
Secret of Evermore was trash.
I beat it. I beat it. It took so long, but I finally beat it.
I have a story about that game.
Yeah?
So that game was $70.
Yep.
And I saw it, I was like, ooh, new Secret of Mana game. And I played it, and it was not that.
No, it's just the dog. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and I tried to return it, and I didn't like, I didn't like the writing, I didn't like the setting, I didn't like anything about it. Because I was a kid, and I thought I was getting more Secret of Mana, and I didn't. The music wasn't as good, and so I paid $70. Now, I got an allowance of, like, $10 a week. So that was 7 weeks. You know, when I got my N64, I had to not spend any money for a very long time. And that $10 was a pretty high allowance for a kid.
Yeah.
You know, granted, I was a teenager. I was like 14, 15. And I had to buy all my own school lunches and whatnot.
Oh, wow. Out of that $10?
Yeah.
What?
So, I mean, I think once I got to high school, it got pushed up to 15, but I made it work. I could eat on like $3 a day.
I would get the free burgers and take my lunch money and spend it on video games. That's how I got my copier.
How did you get free burgers?
I would wait by the line for people that didn't want their burgers, and I'd grab like 3 a day. It was great.
Wow.
I know, and then it was like
things I
free
didn't
fries. I didn't even care. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this ghetto style.
Oh, don't say that. So anyway, I had to save up for a long time to buy that game, and then I hated it. And I tried to return it, and Fred Meyer was like, we don't do returns on video games. And I was like, are you shitting me? Like, I've got the box, I've got the instructions, I've got everything. Like, nothing has been touched, nothing has been damaged. You could easily just, you know, wrap this up and resell it. And no, they wouldn't do it. So my dad came in and bullied him into giving me my $70 back.
Holy shit.
My dad was so mad.
I bet.
He was just like, this kid saved up forever. Didn't get what he wanted. And you're just telling him to screw off? Like... And the thing is, Fred Meyer was absolutely in the right. Like, I super didn't deserve my money back. Like, that's, you know...
Why?
Because they can't resell the game. I thought they could, but no, you need to, like, like, it needs to be in the original wrapping. So at that point, basically...
It's used.
They can't send it back to, Squaresoft. They can't, or whoever made Secret of Evermore. They can't send it back to them and be like, give us our money back. They're just out the $70 that they should have made on that game.
But
So I feel pretty bad, but not bad enough that I think that my, whatever, 14-year-old self should have had to pony up $70 for them to sell me a bad game.
you know, I actually liked the game after a while.
Yeah.
And I'm like the only one in the world who did.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was, like, once you got a hold of the alchemy system, it's not too bad, but I was like thinking, like, okay, this is kind of like leveling up without levels.
Right.
And I hate that, because early video games would do that. They would make you level up, and it would give you stuff, and it wouldn't give you like a base of, like, you know, you get this when you get to this.
Well, how do you feel about, you know, Zelda? Because, like, Zelda doesn't have levels except for Zelda 2. But you're always making progress. You're always getting a new thing. You're
Well-
always getting new heart containers, getting new...
Well, the thing about it is Zelda's got a basic system with, like, you know, hearts, and you get some things. You have a limited inventory.
Right.
You know, with the old games, you're still doing the equipment to the
Right.
max. You're still doing the max items and have all the accessible stuff from, like, Final Fantasy.
Right.
Or, like, Dragon Warrior. But it's kind of like, okay, so Final Fantasy Legend 1 for Game Boy was that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's just kind of like you beat a boss and it'll be like, alright, you gained like 2 strength. And it was just kind of like building up, but it would be random. It'd be like, alright, the next fight, you would gain 1 intelligence or whatever.
I love bridges.
That's my daughter.
1360 says
That's
hi.
hi, daughter. Hi, Olivia. Oh my god. Olivia!
Not gonna talk about that on stream.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now.
I'm stoked your daughter's here. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. She loves video games. She plays Skyrim. And she was into, like, Sly Cooper. PS3, PS. We had her playing, like, Tekken when we were little. She learned how to play video games when she was, like, 2. And she, like, just automatically knew. She's such a natural at it. She's like so my mini-me. She's artistic. She's a musician. She loves
Maybe
it.
you should get her over here to play this for you.
Right?
You're not doing so good.
I know. I'm totally botching this. Slash is hard, too.
And our Lizzie says, use the droopy dog attack on purple fools to hit the coral foot soldiers that block. I don't know what the droopy dog attack is.
I don't remember either. I probably I usually just jump at him and it gets him. Oh yeah, I got him there.
I Love Bridges says, I'm awesome, right? Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are awesome.
You're my freaking best friend in the world, Livia. We talk every day now.
I haven't met you, but I'm trusting her.
Ah, Slash! I'm gonna kick you in your neck! Keeps blocking.
I always like that shredder carved into the rock in the background there.
Yeah. And the prehistoric is like they've been there already. Oh my god, I mean, die! No!
Hit once to stun, then step in and hit away plus attack to do the droopy dog slams.
Oh god.
I mean, we can't do it on a boss.
Yeah. Oh my god, no! Alright, well, it's just about to be you. He's like, I'm gonna press start.
Yeah, I wish. I wish I knew. Because my computer recognizes both controllers.
I'll stay blowing him. Ah!
I think that might be it.
That's it.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty.
That's your turn.
See if I can fix this control issue you're having. Jump B, attack Y,
Oh,
special X.
oh my god. I remember doing that. When I was little.
Top of the hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, well, children of all ages, welcome to Sofa Justice Warriors Live. I'm Joe. This is Crystal.
Hello.
We're playing Turtles in Time.
Again.
If you're watching on Twitch, you can scroll down and add all of our social media accounts to yours. I said that just awfully, but the idea... There are buttons down there. Find them and click them! Good to have you with us. Let's play some Turtles in Time.
Can you see how many viewers on this screen?
Not on that screen, no.
The upstairs one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't want to walk all the way up there and ditch the show.
right?
I can probably look at my phone. Does it work on mobile?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
We have 3 viewers.
Oh.
So that is 2 viewers. That is Dell and your daughter are the only people watching us right now. Because the 3rd viewer is me upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Turtles in Time, not drawing them in. Nobody's scrolling through Twitch looking for Turtles in Time.
You know, I mean, okay, so when I was talking to Annika, she's saying that retro games are in, that, like, even some kids will like the classics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when I beat this game with my nephew, he was really obsessed with Ninja Turtles. I was like, you need to play the classic. I was like, this game is so good.
Yeah.
So then we ran through and beat it, and he loved it. You know? It might have been a little bit too difficult to start with number 2 or number 3.
Right.
Because those are actually kind of hard games. I think they made the arcade game easier.
Yeah.
I think they did.
I mean, I could go either way on that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the arcade game is designed to take your money. It's designed to kill you a lot, so you pump in more quarters to see the end of the game.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? I never beat the arcade game. Maybe I should just not have said that.
Okay.
I withdraw that
Withdrawn.
comment.
I beat it in the arcade a couple of times.
Did you?
Yeah, it cost a lot of money.
I
But
bet.
you just...
Cream!
Yeah, I want my new body!
Shredder!
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game to tell this story. I was at a bowling alley with my aunt in Texas, and I had a 7-10 split set up, which is, do you know what that is? It's the far left pin and the far right pin, and there's nothing in between them. It's like the most impossible shot in bowling to make.
Oh my god.
And she said, if you make that, I will give you $100. And sure enough, I did it! I don't know how I did it, I willed it to be so. Like yesterday, Dell got the 3 stars when he just went, "I'm going to get the 3 stars," and it happened. Every once in a while, you could just you could bend reality to your need.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And I got the 7-10 split, and she gave me $100, and I must have spent 20 of it just going straight to the arcade in the bowling alley while everybody else bowled another round and beat Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god. Okay. No, that's awesome. At least you got it for free just for one hit.
Yep. That was the most money I'd ever had at any one time. I mean, this was like, an 11-year-old with $100 in their pocket in early 90s money.
5 viewers.
Oh god! I stopped paying attention to the game and then I died.
Uh-oh. I've been doing that a lot too. Ooh, the X-Men
There's
Arcade.
just too many people! Go away.
Act like House of Pain and jump around. Use that kick on them.
Yeah.
That was like the trick in number 2. Was when they jump and
jump kick.
Yeah, and I would like constantly use that move. Okay, let you beat Baxter Stockman.
I don't remember how.
He'll jump down and just nail him. Just stay away
There's
from
a trick to hitting him up here.
You can
Like if you can get this move going right on him.
Yeah, you just gotta be,
I'm just gonna wait.
parallel to him.
Come here, you dork. Ugh! I am just so much worse at video games than I used to be. I'm ashamed of myself.
Don't be ashamed. I am too.
I can't even say I don't have time. Like, I totally have time to be as good at video games as I used to be. I just don't care that much.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm real good at Mario Kart and Splatoon.
I was good at F-Zero X.
Oh!
Final Fantasy. All the Final Fantasies.
Can you really be good at Final Fantasy? There's nothing, it's just leveling up.
No, if you don't customize it right,
Yeah.
you can die and you can get stuck. Remember Chrono Cross?
Yes, I do.
So, I know you got to the same boss that I got to.
Couldn't
Could
leave.
not beat him.
Couldn't leave him. Couldn't beat him. Couldn't leave to level up.
Yes.
There's a point in Final Fantasy IV where that happened to me at the Tower of Zod.
Yes.
Where I was low enough on life, I had no, I couldn't use a tent or anything, but I could save, and I saved in there, and I wasn't leveled up enough to go on, and I wasn't leveled up enough to leave.
You know what I do in that case?
Huh.
I always save multiple save games and
Yeah.
flip them, switch them back and forth. So if I get stuck like that, then I'll know to go ahead of time.
Oh, dude, if I lose 5 hours of progress, I'm just not gonna go back. Like, that's maybe in a month. But in a month, I'm just gonna want to start over anyway.
5 viewers. Well, I haven't really been playing video games. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, the prequel to Final Fantasy VII for PSP, and that was in 2012.
Right.
I'm still playing it. And then after that, Annika got me the 3DS, or the 2DS one.
Yeah.
And we
So
both...
that's pretty recent.
Yeah, for Christmas. And she got me Pokemon Moon, and she had Pokemon Sun, and we would connect it and trade Pokemon or whatever.
Get me out of here!
Ah!
This is so frustrating.
I know. Jump around.
That doesn't help me. Like, just jumping,
Well,
I don't know.
it's hard to explain.
There's only a couple of buttons in this game.
Yeah.
And so when you press them determines what you do.
Yeah.
And I used to be able to reliably reproduce every move in the game, and now I just don't have that timing anymore. And our Lizzie says, try using your special move to get out of trouble.
That's true.
I changed the controls so that I can't do it. Because I didn't want to kill myself a bunch like Crystal did.
Yeah, I totally screwed up my game that way. Did you, eliminate it?
No, but I did it in such a way that I have to hit this button and the top button, which is not easy to do. And I did that very specifically so I didn't keep accidentally running down my life bar like you did.
Yeah, I like lost hella lives in the first level.
Why in the world would you change the controls? I'll tell you, Del. I change the controls usually so that this is jump, this is attack, and then the top one is the special. And I tried to do that for Crystal, but the controls are set wrong before that in the pipeline. Like, it's not mapped to the Super Nintendo controls correctly. Because when we were trying to fix, the second controller, I kept remapping and remapping and remapping the controls, and I guess I screwed up and I just don't want to get up to fix it.
Huh.
I will, however, pause to talk about it for a minute and a half.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Where you're talking about bending reality?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another thing. The more frustrated you get, the more matter and energy does not cooperate. So that can, you're in a rush, like, oh my god, we're starting the show and this isn't working. That is so gonna mess up the chi on that thing.
You're getting metaphysical on me.
Right?
Okay, no, I hate that! I'm gonna wind up continuing before we go back in time.
Did we ever play this game 20 years ago?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember what we did play.
Seems like...
Secret of Mana.
Yeah, we played a lot of Secret of Mana.
A lot of it. Didn't we beat it?
No, I didn't beat that game until I was like 27.
Oh my god, okay, so we probably just stopped playing.
What would happen to me is I get all the way to the end of the game. I get to the Mana Fortress, and then whatever that horribly difficult woods area is, like where the mana tree is.
Yeah.
And I would lose my save. Somehow.
Oh my god.
It happened every time. And by that point, I'm like, I'm not going to... I've been power leveling for just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on this save file. If I lose the save file, I'm not coming back for at least a year. And so I'd try to play Secret of Mana, like, every couple years, and I finally beat it when I was in my late 20s.
Oh, wow. I would play it with Travis. He's the one who got me into it. When I saw it, I was like... But what makes me so mad is they got rid of the ring system.
Yeah, I loved the ring system.
Why can't they bring it back? They ruined the Mana games. Like, I beat the first one, the second one, the third one. The fourth one was for PlayStation 1, Legend of Mana.
Yeah.
And they completely eliminated, like, an overworld or move around, village to village.
Oh! Why is he not dead? I thought he was dead.
Almost.
He was jumping around. He's like one hit away.
What's your beat now before I continue? So Legend of Mana, I ended up beating it, and the farther I got in the game, the better it got. But it's still...
Square games have that problem where everybody tells me, like, you gotta play this, and I was like, I tried, and it's really boring. And they're like, yeah, but like 50 hours in, it really opens up. I'm not committing to 50 hours of something that sucks.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
I used to be able to 100% this and not miss a guy. I've already not done that, so the pressure's off.
Ah.
Ow. This requires great concentration. The stream's going a little quiet.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No!
Ah.
I missed it.
There's those things. I hate those things.
I'm not a fan.
No, but you did better than I did.
These are some rockin' tunes,
Right.
I gotta say.
My toe! My toe! My toe!
Oh, I just landed right on it. I remember these pizza monsters.
They're like aliens.
They're like made from pizza or something, somehow. I don't remember what they have to do with pizza, but they're like, I just remember them as the pizza monsters.
Did they like put like ooze on the pizza?
I have no idea. But like, in what you, that is just a xenomorph. Like, H.R. Geiger should sue.
Why in the world? Why in the whole world?
Dude, this is pretty light.
pretty light.
Yeah, your daughter says.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what she means by that either.
What do you mean, Olivia?
I think she means that this game isn't that hard and we suck. I think she's talking smack.
She might.
I mean, she really is your daughter.
My foster dad looked at a picture and he was like, "What? She ain't related to you." I was like, "Yeah, she is," but now that I got blonde hair and my face is, and now it looks like identical. It's like
No, it's pronounced lete, like legit.
oh, yeah. I'll give you this game if you want, Olivia.
It's pretty fun.
Put it on your tablet or your new phone.
Died at the very end.
I can put all these games on your phone. I used to have an emulator for,
We don't talk about that here.
it was a Windows 95 emulator that played 32-bit stuff. Oh wait, no, they didn't. They didn't go to FAT32 yet until Windows 98.
Technodrome. Let's kick shout.
No, it's never mind. She's saying never mind. We are the dumb old people who don't understand the children. Dude, jeez. Hate these blue guys. Ugh.
No, yeah. What did I ask her? I don't remember.
If she wanted you to give her this game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she'd have fun at it.
It's so awesome that your daughter's watching. That's so cool.
Oh yeah. Well, she's homesick today. I hope you feel better, honey. Mwah.
That's it. There's just no getting out of this. I do remember jump kicking a lot more than I am today, so maybe that's my problem.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's frantic button mashing, but
Yeah.
it's okay. That's what Travis taught me earlier. I was like, "How are you so good at all these video games?" He's like, "Oh,
That mouser just air canceled my jump kick.
oh my god, that didn't happen anymore."
Yeah, she's saying you can play together too.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys could totally play this 2-player.
Oh, definitely. I got like 4 controllers. Oh wait, no, I can only use 3 at once. 2 of them are the original.
You can only play 2 players with this.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant like there are some 4-player games like Bomberman.
Yeah.
And then
I scrolled past the pizza.
Oh! Bomberman was interesting because they only came out with the first one in America, and they had like 6 of them in Japan.
Yeah, there was tons of Bomberman games in Japan.
I have most of them. But, I mean, it's not like I play them.
I don't think it did well here.
No, it didn't. Wait, so no, well, you know, they had the Bomberman for Nintendo, and then they had Super Bomberman. Don't play the 2012 remake. It's absolutely ghastly.
Remake of what now? Bomberman. The chat is interacting with itself.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's very awesome. That's progress. And ice. So Toka stay a little bit down from him.
Yeah.
Razar is easy. Just nail that mofo first.
Well, that's why I'm saving him for later, because he's easy. He's not really hurting me right now.
Oh, okay.
Razor does all the damage to me. And I don't want him to do double team moves.
Toka's the turtle.
Oh, I'm gonna die again. Yep. I didn't even get to stand up. That was bogus.
Don't eat him. You can do it. Kick him in
Now
the-
I just need to, I'm hoping I can make it through this level without continuing.
Hopefully, I mean... You almost got Toka.
Super need you to go away.
There he goes.
Alright.
Well, Razar is easy. You got it. Just keep hitting them into that gate.
What the?
You notice that, like, when you, like, move out of the way, Toka and Razar can damage each other?
Mm-hmm. How am I supposed to avoid that?
What?
Okay, I guess just like stay back.
Yeah.
And our Lizzie, no! TMNT Turtles in Time. Giant Bomb played it. The video feed went out. And they just kept holding right and attack and finished the first level.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
Dude!
That is so like Mortal Kombat or...
Yeah. Cheesing it.
Yeah, totally cheating. Like Mortal Kombat 2 with like Melina or Katana. You're just like jump, 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 jump. You're doing the same thing over for the whole game.
Mortal Kombat, like those original Mortal Kombat games, they've aged terribly.
Yeah, they really have.
They are not good fighting games. Like,
no.
Dell and I talked about that when we talked a little bit when we talked about the Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat movies. We did an episode on those,
which were all horrible.
I really like the Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, I saw one of them. I saw the second one.
The second one is god awful. It's trash.
That's probably why I didn't like it. I saw the Street Fighter movie and then I saw Annihilation Mortal Kombat.
But we arrived at the conclusion that like Mortal Kombat the movie is good again. It was good when it came out because it just was what it was, and then and it was goofy and fun, and then it was bad because all of our sensibilities changed and we all got way more cynical, and anything that didn't engage with that and the way Shrek does, was bad. And now, like, we're coming back, we're wrapping back around. Where, like, Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and I was like, please, more of this. Can something just be happy? Can we please have happy things?
Yes!
Everybody wants to do grim and dark, and it's like, oh god, like, I know The Dark Knight was a good movie, but we don't need that for everything.
You're right. How many different Batmans are they gonna have?
There's no Batman for kids anymore! Even the cartoons that they're producing right now, like, it's just murder, 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 murder!
Even my daughter, she told me the other day that she saw Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I'm like, if she was someone else's daughter, I'd be like, oh, hell no.
You know the only Batman for kids?
Yeah.
Lego Batman.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Yeah,
Every other comic books, cartoons, movies, they're all like, it's basically what it is. Oh, I died again. Is a bunch of insecure man-children don't want to admit that they like a thing for kids, and so they try to make everything age up with them. Nothing gets to stay for its intended audience. It has to be for them. And so 55-year-olds are like, I want my dark Batman, because they just don't want to like something that's for kids. But like now they're taking Batman away from kids.
They are.
Ninja Turtles, thankfully, stayed for kids the whole time.
Yeah, thank God. I mean,
and that '89 movie is really good.
Dark. It's kind of dark, but it's good.
It's a really poignant story about fathers and sons.
Yeah, it is. The very first one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I just watched that again recently, and I watched it in January.
The Splinter. It had the good Splinter in it.
Yeah, he was great. It had awesome puppetry. Like it holds up today. I don't know why they did CG Turtles when the puppets were so good. I can't do anything right now. I can't. Like this is.
His name was Osaki, or what was it?
Orokusaki.
Orokusaki.
Come on, my last guy. This is it.
Oh no! You can do it!
Come on! Nope.
What was Splinter's original name? I keep forgetting.
Splinter. He was a rat.
No, I know, but
but in the cartoon he wasn't the rat.
Before he was the rat.
He was Orokusaki.
That's what it was. And then Shredder was...
Or Hamato Yoshi.
Hamato Yoshi?
Hamato Yoshi is Splinter in the cartoon and Splinter's master in the movies. And the comic books. But in the show, Splinter used to be human and was himself Hamato Yoshi.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. God, I remembered him for the longest time, and I can't remember the names anymore. Oh, you're already in prehistoric land. And you've used 0 continues?
Yeah, I haven't used a continue yet. I'm gonna die, like, right away.
Yeah, but you're doing way
if
better.
if I get up to 500 kills, I think I get another guy. Or maybe it's every 200.
I forgot about that.
So, if I can survive a little bit, I might be able to get through this level, but I doubt it.
Slash is a pain in the...
What hit me?!
One of those rocks. Probably like...
I'm gonna die right away.
Oh, God.
I'm already... Look at how low I am already.
Yeah, it's over there. It looked like I got like 4 continues, though.
I think you got 3.
3?
I think.
Huh. Could have sworn it was 4, but maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
I'm probably not going to beat this by myself.
Ha ha ha, smiling.
Just like Disney, they always kill everyone in the movies. Disney kills so many people!
Bambi!
Yeah.
That's horrible. Those are supposed to be kids' movies, too.
Like, if you weren't bawling within, the first 15 minutes of Up,
Yeah.
I don't understand you as a person. I cried my eyes out, like, just 5 minutes into that movie.
What movie is it again?
Up?
Up?
Yeah, it's the Pixar movie where the guy puts the balloons on his house and flies away.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, okay. It's a super good movie.
I want to see it. I mean, like, have you seen Home?
Home? No.
It's got Rihanna's voice as the girl, and then it's got, like, this little alien guy.
Right.
And aliens take over the Earth.
Yeah.
And they're, like, all living together.
Up was back when Disney could do Pixar could do no wrong.
Oh, okay.
Where every movie they made was amazing. They made WALL-E and then that back to back, and they were awesome.
I can't believe I've never seen WALL-E. That's so bad. I'm so behind on my Disney.
You never saw WALL-E?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, you got to see WALL-E.
Yeah.
The entire first act has no dialogue. None.
Nothing.
Yeah, the main character of that movie only ever says about 6 things.
Weird.
Yeah, and it's a Disney cartoon.
And usually they talk their mouths off.
Yeah, they sing too, but no, this is...
There's no singing in that movie?
No. Pixar doesn't usually do musicals.
Oh, okay.
I hate these guys. I don't know how to hurt them.
I met a Pixar artist from California. Worked on his car. It was interesting.
Nice.
But when they're like involved in that, and they get kind of like, not much respect to the little people.
Oh, I am supposed to watch Home, and you are supposed to watch Up. They are both good movies. I agree. I will totally watch Home.
That's a good idea.
Dell's like, I told you how to hurt them. Yeah, I can't pull off that attack. Come over and do it. You're 2 blocks away.
I'm taking his seat for a minute. Sorry, got your seat. It's nice and warm now.
Yeah, use the droopy dog attack that I told you. Yeah, I know. I can't do it. Okay? Not you've explained how to do it. That's fine. That's great in theory. I can't do it.
Those damn rock soldiers suck.
Yeah, I don't like them.
God.
And you can't throw them at the screen to get rid of them.
No, they're too heavy.
I remember those guys from the show.
They look familiar to me, but I don't quite remember them.
Come on!
I really love Ninja Turtles since I was like 8. It was like my obsession.
Yeah, I had all that was like one of the greatest birthdays I ever had, was we all went to the roller rink.
Yeah.
And everybody got me turtle stuff.
Yeah.
So I had like, they had that skateboard that like, you could put your turtle action figures on the skateboard and skate it around.
Yeah.
And if you flipped it back, there was a foot that'd come out and kick. A spring-loaded foot. I had 2 of those.
Nice.
Yeah, I never. My parents didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't always have a huge amount of toys. But every birthday and every Christmas was always amazing.
Yes.
It was. My parents really came through then.
It wasn't like Travis getting spoiled 24. You should have seen how many toys he had.
Yeah.
They bought him everything.
We're talking shit about somebody we knew back in high school live on the internet.
My bad. He didn't watch it.
Oh, fuck no.
No, my point is, ain't shit. I mean, lucky him. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, make the
I know. See, here's the thing. I know people who wanted for nothing who aren't garbage people. So I'm not gonna give fucking excuses. It's like, you know, everybody with this Trump shit. Everybody's talking about like economic anxiety, and I'm like, you know, I'm pretty economically anxious, and it didn't make me super racist.
My daughter's talking shit.
What's she saying?
Lizzie, he was stupid and he switched the controls.
Yeah, that's why you can't do it. Yeah, that's correct. I did a dumb thing, and now I am suffering the consequences.
Well, at least you're not losing life.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty low down.
I don't know. Can you see me hitting that button? How long?
I started with 7, and I'm down to 4
Well, at least you only used 1 continue.
so far.
So far. I used how many when I got here? 2 or 3?
I'm gonna die again.
3? Pizza!
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Okay, I got him.
Oh, slash!
Suffer your consequences. That's what I was doing!
And he always blocks with that dang sword.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
I used to have his figure. I had the...
How do I hurt him?
Jump at him, and then...
I just did that, and he knocked me out of the sky.
You gotta stand a little bit below... There you go. You gotta stand a little bit below him and just kind of keep hitting him until his defense goes. And then kind of move down a little bit and try to hit him below. Like lower.
His defense super just isn't going down.
There
we
you
go.
Yeah.
Boy, this is so much harder without 2 people.
It is! Where did I get to again? Did I die on him?
Jump behind him, you can't attack him from the front. I have no way of getting behind him. He's going to the polar opposites of the screen.
You're doing the right thing right now.
I'm killing him, he's dying.
Yeah, that's the only way to really get in his defense.
Literally the opposite of what you're doing. Okay, look, quit distracting me, and maybe I won't be dying. Oh my god. Oh my god! I can't even get up! Like, what can I even do?
You just gotta... There you go. Try kicking him more. Jump kicking him.
Okay, look. How do I avoid...
Oh my god.
How do I avoid the spinny attack? Like, once he does that, there's just nothing I can do.
Oh, so you hit him once even with the sword. Oh my god.
Okay, Del, how do I get behind him? Oh, that worked. Yeah, like I can't get behind him. Stupid.
Kind of trick him by making him turn around.
I guess?
And
There we go. Ooh, I didn't have to continue, but I used all of them lives.
High five! High fiving white people.
I miss almost live.
I do too. My dad knew John Keister.
Yeah, I have no doubt. If your dad was in production, it's
Yeah.
a small town
Yeah, it really
for
is.
production.
He used to work with John Curley too, and then I worked on his car.
John Curley? Nice.
He was
Literally doing the things I said won you the fight. Yeah, I couldn't figure... He was on the edges of the screen. There was no way behind him. When he moved into the middle, I did the thing you said.
Bebop. Yeah, I mean, obviously, while you're fighting him,
Right.
it's a little bit panicky to learn how to
Yeah.
to learn new shit that you can't do. Because you ain't gonna learn if you can't do it.
Dude, go away.
She, my daughter's like, yeah, you suffered and made it. What a long journey. Right?
It's an emotional journey here at Sofa Justice Warriors.
Yeah. We're real.
Here aboard the couch.
Oh yeah, this couch is comfy. Holy crap.
I know, I loved it. As soon as I dog sat for the guy who used to have it, and I was like, if you ever get rid of that couch, give it to me. And he had the bigger one, but he didn't want to get rid of that.
Don't look all tattered up like a dog was on it.
No.
Maybe a couple little spots.
He had some really good dogs. Like, let me tell you how good this dog was. Alright? I got paused because we're talking about good dogs. The dog's name was Duff, right? Now, I was dog sitting, I was staying over at his house. it had been years since I owned a dog, so I wasn't in practice. Mm-hmm. And I went to the bathroom and I put my food down on the ground and didn't think about it. And then I was in the bathroom and I went, right, dog, my food's gone. Obviously the dog ate it. And I came back, and not only had the dog not eaten my food, he was guarding it from other predators. He was standing guard at the food, making sure nobody else ate it because it was mine.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
This guy was an awesome dog owner.
What kind of dog was he?
Golden Retriever.
Oh yeah.
Duff was a good dog, but they're all good dogs.
I love dogs.
I like dogs.
Short hair ones.
Dude!
Pomeranians are annoying little yappers.
Okay, I'm gonna use a continue here. There's just... Okay, I literally can't do anything. I just soaked up all that damage.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just stop being Donatello, but...
Michelangelo or Leonardo is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Actually, Michelangelo is really good.
Who was your favorite Ninja Turtle as a kid?
It was Leonardo.
Yeah.
But then I switched to Donatello.
It says a lot about you as a person, which Ninja Turtle was your favorite.
Well, he's purple.
Michelangelo, everybody was everybody who wanted to be funny.
Yeah.
Everybody who thought they were funny.
Yeah.
And cool.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be cool, you wanted to be Michelangelo. I was a moody kid who was sarcastic, so Raphael. All the way Raphael.
He was a nerd.
But Donnie was my backup because he was the nerd. Yeah, he was the dorky one that didn't really fit in with the rest of them.
But he could do some stuff with his little labs and stuff.
Yep.
Ooh-wee. And, well, I mean, I started liking him because the stick was really awesome.
But it says a lot about you as a person, I think.
Bow. Yeah, I think so, too.
Hardly anybody liked Leonardo the best.
I mean,
Everybody wanted to be Leonardo if you were playing Ninja Turtles because that meant you were in charge.
Yes, that's
But I don't
why.
think anybody's favorite turtle was Leonardo.
Well, I would always say Leonardo, like Leonardo or something, and just, like, automatically associated those two words.
Sure.
I don't know why. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Since I'm more of a
I'm doing it. I'm beating both of them off.
Oh yeah, beat those rocks. Rock on. That's in my eye.
Okay, now I'm back in that situation where I just literally can't move. Oh, yes, please. I need one of these for the rock people.
Oh yeah, my daughter's dog is
These
so
guys.
awesome. She's got a Chihuahua. And every time I come over, he's always like right up next to me. He's so cute. His name's Ducky.
Oh, God!
He quacks.
He quacks?
Yeah, seriously, that's what he does. He quacks. Doesn't bark. He's like, ah! Or something, I don't remember. One day you'll meet him. She's saying you.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Awesome.
I am so a dog person.
I like pit bulls the best.
I want to get a pupper.
I want a little pit bull.
Oh, Dell's gonna go off on you for wanting Pitbull.
What? Why? I've already trained him.
It's hard to explain this to him. That a perfect, a well-trained pit... How am I supposed to hurt these people? Oh,
I can't
what am I supposed to be doing? What am I not doing that I could be doing?
jump back and forth, just like ridiculously. Back and forth. Back and forth.
But that's not hurting them.
Oh, it's hurting them. This just takes a minute. See, they're gone.
Oh, God.
I know it's a little frustrating, but...
Super front.
Oh, now they got big cannons!
Right.
Oh, no!
Because the rock guys weren't hard enough as it is.
Right?
Now they need bazookas.
Jump. Confuse the predators. Yeah, there we go. That move is awesome.
Yeah, if I could reliably do it.
Yeah, that's the thing,
That'd be
because I mean, it'll let you float a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, Rocksteady and Bebop. Better get that pizza.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever gotten
Oh no!
done. No! I couldn't get to the pizza. It kept hitting me.
Well, you'll probably need it again, so...
They kind of take turns, if I remember.
Yeah.
No? Not so much. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they got stuck together.
They're like the dumbest enemies
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. They were the stupid henchmen. That was their place.
They're the very first enemies that Shredder created for them.
Yeah.
And I remember the first episode. Barely.
How am I supposed to avoid that? How? Give me the fucking... Oh, there we go.
Good job. There we go. You made up for the last time because they take a lot of bars just to hit you.
They do. There, yeah. I only have to beat one of them.
Oh, then he takes out the other one? Skull and crossbones. Right on. How many continues have you used? 2?
I have used 1 continue so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I might beat the game.
Yeah, you probably will. You're doing better than I did, but you're getting frustrated about the jumping.
Wait, did I use a second continue at the beginning of this? No, I've used 2 continues.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no. So I've only got 1 left.
Shell at wounded knee.
What kid knows bury my bones at Wounded Knee? Like...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Indian stuff. Wounded Knee.
Anyway. I remember this level being very annoying.
Oh yeah. You know the futuristic one? The one where you're on the hoverboards?
Yeah.
That level is awesome.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about with this game is the music.
Yeah.
The tunes in this game are legit.
They are. My favorite one, once again, was the futuristic one. Like, I would always crank that one up because it just... I don't know.
Yeah.
They did great on it. And
We were connoisseurs of video game music back in the day. We had a very large collection of MIDI files back... Yeah.
I have them all with me right now.
Back before digital music could be small.
Right.
You'd have a file that would tell your sound card what note to play and when. Because those could be very small. Those you didn't need the whole song. It was instructions to your computer for how to play the song.
And then the MIDI cord and setup with the external devices like keyboards.
Yep.
I had a MIDI keyboard, I had a couple of MIDI drum machines, stuff like that.
Became completely obsolete, like,
yeah,
4 years later.
Exactly. Like, why would you even use it? Like,
Yeah.
I took a class on MIDI at Shoreline, and I was like, are you kidding me? This is like the most ridiculous shit. It was so complicated.
You went to Shoreline?
Yeah, for like 2 quarters when I was like 21 or 20.
I got my degree there.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, cool. I'm probably gonna do it.
They actually have a really good film program.
Oh, that's
Like, it's
awesome.
incredibly comprehensive.
Oh, wow.
It's I'm as surprised as anybody that community college was not what people talk about it as.
Yeah.
Because people talk about it as like only burnouts, losers, and old people go to community college, but like no, it was a perfectly awesome 2-year degree that took me 3 years to get. Because I was also running a newspaper.
Well, you still got it though. That's like what, an AA?
Yeah, I have an AAAS,
An AAAS?
Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can throw those letters after my name. Come here.
Nice. Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how you get those rockets. Rock on.
Woo! I didn't realize there were going to be 3 more. There's no period of invincibility in this game. Like there is when you come back to life.
What
Like
about-
in most games when you get hit and you stand up, you have just a few frames of animation where nobody can hurt you.
Yeah.
This doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't.
So I keep getting knocked down, and then, yeah, it hits me again, and there's just no getting out of it.
You know, I wonder...
The only reason I got out of that is they stopped hitting me. Like I was completely at their mercy.
I don't think they did that in the old games, in the 2 and 3.
What the what? This has got to be the boss, right? Yeah.
Leatherhead.
Cajun Crocodile. So what I didn't understand about this game
I guarantee
is, okay, I got sent back in time.
Yeah.
Why are they all back in time? Where were they at the beginning?
That's I don't get it either. Kind of like the Shredder head in prehistoric ages.
I guess the whole reason... I guess we chased them back in time, so presumably they sent all these people through first.
They could have sent them like years before that so they could prepare. And then sent you a little bit later, and then all of a sudden they got all this stuff going on back there ready for you.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's funny how they would do stuff like that in these old games and they wouldn't really explain it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know.
It super doesn't matter.
You know, they make a lot of games really complicated nowadays. I almost can't handle it.
Yeah.
Like freaking, not Call of Duty. Well,
I don't like any of those AAA games at all.
yeah.
Gaming moved very far away from what I like.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, oh, I accidentally got the pizza. Every once in a while, something will come out, like Fallout New Vegas or
Yeah.
Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'll be like, no, it wasn't me changing. Video games did change. Video games are super different than they were when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's okay, you know. I'm sure there are good things out there that I would like that I'm just not playing,
Yeah.
but it used to be easy to find them. Because all the big titles that were released over the course of, the years, you'd hear, and they'd all be great. But I don't like Call of Duty. I don't like any first-person shooter where I'm not on a mouse and keyboard.
Really?
No, I hate them.
I have a hard time with the controller too. It's this joystick.
Yeah.
When you're like the up, and I'm sitting there mobbing, and I'm not coordinating, and I'll start like staring up, mobbing, and then I'll die.
Yeah.
I had
Oh, here we go.
I had Call of Duty Black Ops. So laggy. My daughter's like, Lizzie's gone, cry. Rip Lizzie, laggy, so laggy. My sister says hi. Hi, Josie! Oh yes, he's already at that level. Maybe I'm being too loud. It's getting all forward.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. Did you say that?
Hey, I got an extra life. Dude. I'm not 100%ing this. Why is the pizza a question mark?
Oh!
I don't like this, that there's depth. Like, I can go forward and back. I don't like that, because I don't know where these guys are in the depth of field.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Kind of like the fake 3D.
Yep.
Yeah. That's kind of like what was going on with Probe. So the only way you can do it is by the shadows.
Yeah.
I would just line up the shadows and then do it.
Now I got Krang and his no body.
Oh, wow.
Can I do it in 2 lives?
I hope so. He's not that hard. Slash was harder.
Slash was super hard.
Yeah, I can't stand that, dude.
Okay, these things...
Suck.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty well with Krang. This ain't that bad.
Yeah, no, he's not that hard. I think when you... Do you have to fight him when his head's big?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. That's right, you're right. Super Shredder is the last. The one at the end.
Yeah, how come he was a giant in the first level? This guy's, head was shooting laser beams at us in the first level, but now he's our size.
Right? That doesn't make sense either.
No.
You're going to pay, says Krang. Yeah, Knight Rider.
I made it through that whole level without even dying.
Hey, good job. You're getting there. There's only like, what, a couple levels left? Or wait a minute, you might be in the last one right now.
Yeah, because we've done the future. Now we're in space, so this is it.
This is it.
Yeah, you gotta fight Krang in that thing.
And then you fight...
And then you fight Super Shredder.
Okay. That's what I thought there was. You know what? The giant head like that reminded me of Mega Man 3. The Dr. Wily boss at the end.
I just love how upbeat everything is.
Yeah.
And that it's not just playing the Ninja Turtles theme song for 7 straight levels, you know? It's changing it up.
Yeah, that's good.
Like they fit in some of the, you know, the notes in there, but it's not just that.
Yeah, they kind of made it fuller. And they saved it for the last level. Kind of makes you like thrilled that you got there.
Yep.
This level was pretty short, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But it doesn't matter because you have enough continues.
Yeah.
So you're gonna.
I have at least one continue left.
She sent a picture of my dog. I'll show you a picture.
I will totally pause for dog picture.
Awesome. Aww. It's so cute!
Oh, Popper!
Oh my god!
Show the camera. Get it up here.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying looking at the other screen.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's a cute dog.
And I'm trying to make sure it's aligned horizontal and vertical.
They're all good dogs.
Yeah. I miss Raya. We're gonna probably
Oh, it's
go
these
off
yellow
on-
guys again.
Go off on
I can't. I couldn't even stand up. Like, what was I supposed to do?
There you go.
Oh, this I don't like.
Yeah, that thing sucks. Pizza! And you gotta fight on it. Oh god.
This is just madness. Ugh.
See how quick she figured out the website and got it set up her own.
Yep.
Yeah. Real quick too, because I just told her when we started.
I think, didn't we figure out that your mom, her mom, you, I think we figured out that you and I met when we were her age.
She's 13.
Okay, so a year later.
Yeah, like about a year later, that's when we met. About 21 years ago. 22 years ago? It was about 14.
Why did that happen? In between a rock and a rock. Not even a rock and a hard place. Just 2 rocks.
Rock on, rock off.
Ah!
Oh no, the whip people! Threw him out of the video game.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this on 2 lives. Because I remember, once I get to Super Shredder, I die a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because he has a couple of attacks that just kill you in 1 hit.
Oh yeah, it wipes out a whole bar.
And then, no, he's got one that just turns you into, demutates you and turns you into a baby turtle. Like, you just straight up can't get hit by that or you die.
Like
Let
100.
me
Like,
out of here!
like just your little whole bar?
No, I mean, like, it doesn't even, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But it demutates you and turns you into a baby turtle.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, I'm just so over this.
Did you ever play Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter? Crane.
No, I rented it once for the NES because it was kind of novel to play a fighting game for the Nintendo.
Yeah.
For the original Nintendo.
Didn't they have it for both Nintendo and Super Nintendo?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
But I never played the real one.
I don't even remember playing it. I probably have it somewhere, but I'm just... Not the bubble!
Okay, I'm on my last guy. I think. Does this go down to 0?
It goes to 0, so you got 2 left.
I got 1 left.
Well...
2, including the one I'm currently using.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
I just... You know, can you just... Okay... Oh god, I don't like these. Away!
At least they die in one hit.
I can't even hit him anymore. What's different?
And he's teleporting a lot more. It's just a second phase.
But just like, I'm hitting him, but he's not taking damage, so I don't...
Well, he's taking damage.
Like, our shadows are lined up.
I hear it's like the...
Yeah. But like, a lot of the hits I'm sending out
See?
aren't registered. Yeah, they worked that time. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the hits I'm sending out just aren't registering.
Huh.
I guess we're in phase 3, which is bounce.
Bounce and crush you. Flat turtle. Oh, wow. It's like all the phases now.
I hate those things.
They're so like... They're like little
Oh,
mice.
I had him.
Like little mice.
There we go.
Right on!
Woo!
But now you're a super shredder. Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna go to the next level.
Yeah.
So you can continue on the last guy.
Right.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, this will be great.
That'll be easy. You got it. And even if you die, just continue and you're good.
Am I back to the Technodrome? Like, what it... I can't even remember what the last level is. Yeah, back to the Technodrome.
I had the Technodrome toy. My brother had the Turtle Man. But that was like a big Christmas present, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're just right into it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Turtles in Time remind me of Sly Cooper in Time. Awesome! I didn't know Sly Cooper went in time, Livia. Went back in time.
Ugh.
Ah, shred.
Damn, I can't hit him. But he's not stopping. He's not doing other stuff. There we go. That's the green one. The green one is the one that'll kill you in one hit. Okay, I can't stand in front of him.
Green one.
How?
Green one.
Yeah.
Okay, it just takes you to your next life.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I was making sure I understood.
Okay, I gotta get, like, below him?
Probably. Whoa.
Okay.
You hit him.
I don't understand.
You hit him.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't line up with him because he'll hit me.
This one's the fourth one too, Olivia. Coincidentally.
Yeah.
Like the forest.
Okay, like when he does the blue one, he waits. But not for very long. Jeez. That's it.
Ah!
Well, now I get 6 lives.
Yeah, tear him up, man.
Final shell shock.
This is hard.
1992. Wow. Is that when this game came out?
Probably.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we're old, dude.
God damn. Oh wow, you got him that time.
Yeah, with the blue one, he waits around for a second. The other ones, he just kind of does them and takes off.
That seems time consuming with that pattern.
I guess
There you go.
he's got a couple of frames there for the green one. Ah!
My toe! Oh yeah.
I wasn't even there!
That was weird.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
Yeah, your shadow was totally below that.
Dude!
Cornered you.
That's not where I was. That was bullcrap.
You gotta go above because there's too small a spot. That one's good, but if it's any lower than that, like or any lower than that one, you're screwed. There you go. Oh wow, you got him before.
Oh! We're not that old, she says.
Aw, thank you, honey.
There's nothing wrong with being old.
No, there isn't. It's just
It's hard, you know.
makes you live differently.
Yeah, you
Think about
start pining for youth.
it. Yeah, then you start changing things up and doing things differently.
Yeah. I think I can do this.
Oh yeah, you can.
Now we gotta figure out something else to do because the stream doesn't end until 7.
Okay.
Oh!
Ah! Turtle soup! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you got that.
Just like 3 more times. 3 or 4.
No.
I was right there.
When he starts getting into like intense mode.
Dude!
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm close.
Ah!
Ah!
I would go.
This is maddening. This
Yeah.
is maddening.
Yes, but you're doing really well. Just go.
He just teleported right into me. And... Okay, 2 more. Oh, that's it.
Yeah!
I won. I beat the game.
What is this?
It's the circle of... She's singing the Circle of Life from The Lion King.
Oh.
Oh, that's bogus.
It's because you didn't beat her in hard mode.
Yeah. Ninjas would not have an apostrophe in it. That is wrong. That is incorrect.
That is the weakest ending ever.
You do not put an apostrophe on something to pluralize it. It makes it possessive.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I beat it.
Good job.
What do we do now?
Well, we could find another game. We can continue talking about bug attack. What are you
We're going to
talking
open our garage.
Oh.
Tell you what. Let's I want to go. Let's go to intermission,
Okay.
and we'll be right back.
We'll be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
We're back! We have returned. Crystal's gonna play her some Super Castlevania IV.
Alright. Let me make sure the buttons are right, because I
Yeah.
always forget to do that.
Because I screwed them up.
Okay, so jump is B.
You know what? Let's fix that. Let
Yeah.
me get the, give me the... Give me the controller.
I just
I'm gonna make
changed
sure-
I changed the whip accidentally.
Right.
So
That's fine. We can fix all that later, but we just need to
I need A.
fix the input. Up, left, down, right, B, A. And then these are wrong on here because this is supposed to be X. This is Y. Right? On the Super Nintendo?
B A X Y. They're backwards. All of it's back. Both of them are backwards.
Right. This would be B, this would be A.
Yeah, and then those would be.
You will have to suffer the consequences again. Do you want that? No, we're trying to fix it. We're trying to make sure it doesn't. I don't screw this
Don't
up.
mess with the control.
Start, select, L, R, and then all those are fine.
Okay.
Okay, that
Now-
should be right now.
Okay, now jump is going to be this button. It says What?
There you go.
Oh, I gotta go back. Okay. Okay, since, so that'd be B. Whip would be Y, I think.
Right. And then item is R.
R. Okay. Start. Okay.
Now I get to relax.
Yeah, you did good. You beat the game.
I did. I beat it. I didn't beat it on hard, though, which is apparently what you need to do in order to get the real ending.
You said that about the easy.
Yeah, I knew that if you played easy mode, it gave you, like, a bogus ending.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize you had to also beat it on hard. You couldn't beat it on normal, either. I have a bad habit of always naming my file, like, after the character. I never put my own name in there.
Really?
No, I put Simon.
Yeah, good, it's working.
Which, this is a remake of Castlevania 1, right? This takes the place of Castlevania 1
No, this is
in the story?
It's before Castlevania.
Okay, but I thought Castlevania was... So is this not Simon Belmont?
No, I don't know. Simon was in Castlevania 2. Trevor was in 3. Number 1.
I think this is a remake of Castlevania 1.
Huh. Maybe we should look that up. I don't know.
But it is Castlevania 4, so they didn't just call it Super Castlevania. They called it Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta go change the game name in Twitch.
Okay.
You keep on keeping on.
No, I jumped. Ah! I totally just like got distracted and then fell off a thingy. There we go. That's how you do that. Woo, woo, woo. Oh no, it's got a time clock too. I haven't played this game in so long. Oh no, it's got a time clock too. I haven't played this game in so long. Don't get distracted. But if I read your comment about don't being distracted, I'll get distracted. So that's kind of like a don't get distracted but you're distracted comment. But if I read
Don't think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Ah, bones! Don't get distracted. Focus, you can do this. Focus, you can do this. Oh, that's behind the gate, so I go like that. And then I go like that. What else is back there?
Castlevania always had the best music.
Yeah. Have you ever played Castlevania 64?
Why is there a mimic of you? No, I never played it.
That was a cool game. It was just really hard. Yeah. Have you ever played Castlevania 64?
Why is there a mimic of you? No, I never played it.
Get all this stuff and go back. There's that gate. Okay, so that's gonna make me go back in. So I just need to jump down so I don't hit the stairs. I'm gonna look on the stairs. Jump through. And they give you a pretty good whip right away.
Yeah, they do. That was a problem in Castlevania 1 and 2. I love Castlevania 2. I'm unabashed Castlevania 2 apologist.
I wish they remade that game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be just awesome?
Oh, it'd be great. But, you know, they're not making these anymore, I don't think. But they made a whole string of really good ones.
Well, they
like
had
right after they had Symphony of the Night, and then they had the two games with Soma Cruz were super good. One was on the GBA and the other was on the DS.
Oh, okay. I think it was the DS ones I was looking at yesterday. Because I haven't seen any for like Wii or PS3. I don't know for sure.
No, I don't think they're making them anymore. They were doing 3D Castlevanias on PlayStation for a while, but I don't. That's not what I want out of a Castlevania game. I want this. I want to go around a castle and whip things and in 2 dimensions.
Right? The side scrollers need to come back.
Yeah.
You know, like Mega Man 64. Have you played Mega Man Legends or Mega Man 64?
No, I had no interest in a 3D Mega Man. I just didn't care.
It actually wasn't as bad. I mean, it took me a minute to get used to it. But,
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad. I ran the first Legend, Mega Man Legend, and whatever. It actually wasn't as bad. I mean, it took me a minute to get used to it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad. I ran the first Legend. Oops. Oh, wow.
I can hear it. Are you watching yourself? OMG. Oh, okay. I got it here.
What's going on?
When I went to Twitch to change what game we're playing, I opened the Twitch stream. So there was us here talking, and then it would rebroadcast on my computer, which everybody on the other end of the stream can hear also. So there was two of us. They would hear everything we were doing, and then again shortly thereafter.
Oh,
because
wow.
I accidentally had a window open of us, on the delay.
Oh, God.
So, good looking out. Thank you for your help.
Olivia, you're so smart.
It was as soon as she said, "Are you watching yourself?" I understood what I'd done, what had happened. God, Castlevania has the best music.
It does. Oh my God. I had I had all three for Nintendo. The first three.
I didn't like 3.
It was.
I didn't even like the first one either. I mean, it's a classic, but it's and the music is awesome, but it's too hard.
What, the first one?
Yeah, I couldn't get all the way to the end.
I couldn't either. It was hard.
Like, people take for granted these days that games are beatable. There were a ton of games back then that you had to be the best at that game in order to make it to the end.
That's true.
It's now you just kind of expect, like, well, if I keep playing, I'll eventually reach the ending, and
Kind of like Grand Theft Auto and
yeah.
freaking like, Gran Turismo 3 where you get all this stuff and you unlock something and it's just like...
Right.
It's so freaking... I don't know. Frustrating. It's too much. Like, it overloads my brain. What is that thing?
She says thank you. You're quite welcome.
Hearts! No! There we go. Holy water. I got one hit left.
My mom and grandma were really bad at Mario. Yeah.